Hello and welcome to Police Simulator Patrol Officers. I believe that's what it's called. I've been playing this game for a little bit now, to a point where I'm this rank. And boy, do I have some feedback for this game. First feedback is I can't exit out of this view to change to district thing. I have tried for a while. Even exiting out of the game doesn't do anything, and I don't really know how to do that. So that's great, because there's this district and this district, which have I only unlocked that? No. That's this is the new district I've just unlocked recently. So I'm confused. There's two types of patrols. There's this, which is effectively the campaign patrol, and then there's open patrol, which is what we're going to do today, because campaign patrol, I'm supposed to, crime rate, which I could show you. You're supposed to get crime rate down, but I'll show you in a video that the sliders on the side for each district that you can patrol doesn't change a thing until you exit the game and come back in, and you don't know what you've done and where, and so it's stupid, really. And I recently just got this area. No, this area, sorry. This area has been picky about crime rates as well. It was originally that one, and this one, but now this one too, so now it's just slowly taking over. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do this instead, which is an open patrol. Open patrol is effectively free roam patrol, where you get to do whatever. And the minimum time, or the maximum time, is 480 minutes. Usually it's between, I think the default timer for missions is 35 minutes, but you can expand it up to 90, I believe. So this is a long-ass patrol. Will we sit through that? No. And there's only 3 day modes, which is morning, day, and night. We're going to go with morning, I think, just because why the fuck not? I do have a couple of mods in this. So since with the first aid update, the lights and sirens mod doesn't change. So if you put in a red and blue light ELS package, it doesn't work. If you change the siren tones, it doesn't work. That's with the new update, which I hope they fix. There's actually a lot which I hope they fix, because there's a lot of fucking issues, but this game has a lot of potential. And we're going to go through some of them today. First one being, have some form of identifier on your desk, because if you end a patrol here, but you didn't start it here, how are you going to know which desk is yours? They all look the exact same. Say, have all of the windows, screens, either off or onto this logo, and I've just literally seen it, have one that's like this color, or has background information written on it or something, or a login screen, or just some identifier that will be able to tell that it's your desk, because I'm not going to lie to you. Hello. Yeah, this happens as well. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not going to memorize this, or any roads, or anything in this game until the game becomes decent enough for me to play it enough. I've had time over the last few days to play it while socializing. One pet peeve real quick is I like this blue uniform. Obviously you can tell the modded uniform I'm wearing is not the same colour, which I am upset about. And I'll explain why in a minute, because once again the game likes to just fuck you up the ass. Ow, my god. If it is laggy, I do apologise. I have lowered all the settings down and it's still a nightmare. Clear an accident? Where? What's happening? Why? Okay. Well, fuck you. Oh, it's this here. Yeah, you'll find that a lot of accidents happen around the place, which I wish there was a slider to reduce. So I don't know what's happened here. I wasn't here, and a lot of the AI are fucking stupid, and they don't have any recollection of themselves. So when you come up to an accident, you do an accident report and what have you, and that bar at the top left, on the left there, will fill up, and you'll see when we go to an actual scheduled, not scheduled, but an actual call.
Here. You're free to go.
You'll actually be able to complete that bar, but because there's only one car and the game likes to fuck you over, the other cars looks like they've driven off. You'll also find that people are randomly lying in the road and have no reason to be there whatsoever. It's like an insurance thing, and whoops, get the fuck out. Good. Yep, face the other way.
Excuse me, I'm in a bind. Can you help me out, please?
Fuck off, bitch. Okay, so that happens sometimes where you can't interact with anyone. Goodbye.
Officer.
Fuck off.
Your help, please.
Go fuck yourself, bitch. So obviously you can tell these are the modded skins. I prefer these to the blue and white. It's very Boston like. We'll go through that in a sec. It's very Boston, like Massachusetts style, but yet also kind of mix and match with New York as well. It's kind of strange. We'll go in that in a sec. But this car, and that SUV are default in the game, and the rest are DLC. So like this vehicle here, which has a camera on the vehicle because they have a new DLC out called the Highway Patrol. This is not a part of it. This was before that, I think. Which I'll also go into because that's a very interesting thing in itself despite it not being released yet. So it has like an AMPR camera on the front, and I think it needs one on the back, but it sounds and acts like a Dodge Charger even though clearly it's supposed to be an FPIS. A Ford Police Interceptor. Which is interesting because the Charger should be having that kind of agility and speed, and the camera, considering it's a Dodge fucking Charger, and this goes faster than it, or has the acceleration of this. I'm using keyboard and mouse, so. And then you got the Crown Vic, which that cruiser over there, that FPIS thing, should effectively be replicating. Now this is kind of monochromed, which is interesting. Not monochromed. I'm now second guessing this colour choice that I've just got. I'm not sure if I actually like it right now. So when you go into the police vehicle, the garage, sorry, you can change what vehicle type you have. So we have this, which I'm pretty sure is bugged as well because the AI drive around in it and it sounds like an actual car, but where I drive around in it, it sounds like an electric vehicle. I'm not sure if it is supposed to be an electric vehicle. I hope someone is able to correct me on that. I might change all the vehicles back to that default. I kind of like that, but unfortunately the Charger hasn't got it, which is interesting. I don't know. Whoever made this local skin and ELS pack missed out the Charger, which is interesting. I hope they update that because I do actually quite like that livery. But for the purposes of this video, we're actually going to go to the default skin colors because whoops, why not? And I'm not going to drive that. I'm going to drive definitely not that. Okay, so this vehicle drives like shit. This vehicle drives nice, but it's very, very boaty. Like, ridiculously. This one is more agile than this one, the Tahoe looking thing, but you can't drive either. This one, I haven't actually had much driving experience in, but you might as well just stick to this vehicle forever in the game. This one and the Crown Vic, because you don't need any other fucking car ever in the game. This is also DLC. The pickup truck and the Gladiator is also DLC, it's a rural DLC. The pickup truck, so the Gladiator, WPV, sorry, and the MPV might as well be the same thing. This light bar on top says traffic, police and all that shit, like traffic slow, accident, police stop stuff. That needs to be on here because this is traffic enforcement for some reason. It makes sense for like traffic accidents and stuff where you could put barriers potentially in the back. You can't see barriers that you put in, but hey. And this kind of makes sense as well where it's like a closed off version of this and a bit more agile maybe, I don't know. But this needs to be traffic enforcement as well. And so does, well, evidently that as well, because You can tell it's slightly different as well because of the way the design is compared to the other vehicles. It looks completely different. I might actually change this to a different vehicle. The police van is another vehicle type as well. Kind of want to put it as you. SPV. I mean, we'll try we'll try a bunch of vehicles today. Because why not? So we're in open world, which basically means we can do what we like. It's morning shift, and yet you can't see the lights ELS, which sucks. But hey, it is what it is. My guy seems to have ridiculous eyesight because he can spot people without indicators or running a red light from intersections 1.5 miles away. So we're going to pull this guy over. So, first person sucks. It's great. You can change the field of views. I wouldn't bother setting it any further back because this console in the middle, whatever's going on down there, lags the fuck out of the game. So that's great. Let's get our blues on. Yeah, so the uniforms, right? So let's get into this game. This game has a lot of potential, and I feel like the developers are just going to ditch it. To be perfectly honest with you. So you see the bar at the top where it says 0 miles per hour, where you can track someone's speed. You also have a bunch. I know my brain's going at 1,000,000 miles per hour. You also have a bunch of things that you can turn on and off. Like violations and players, like if you're ignoring things, if you ignore player damage. I've turned that off and then car damage off because I feel like that'd be a bit more fun. I've left this on because, and no consequences from patrol on, because my god, do AI drive like a piece of shit and walk like a piece of shit. Come on. So I made him run the red light, that's fine, I believe there's a red light. This guy has a smoky ass fucking exhaust, so good, right, great, fucking love it. Why is it like that in every fucking game when you pull someone over? So the uniforms, let's start with that. And like I said, I feel like the developers are just going to release this highway patrol thing and then leave it, which sucks because this game has a lot of potential. There's no shootouts, there's no police chases, which suck a lot. I wish that was a DLC at least. But let's start with high-vis jackets. So as I mentioned, the uniform inside the police station, the default uniform, I actually like. Oh my god. I had to lower the graphics down.
I'm taking care of another issue.
That's disable calls. I had to lower graphics down, so I do apologise about that. Maybe I should have restarted the game. I don't remember. Did I? I don't know. High-vis jacket. So I like the default uniform, the colour, perfectly fine. Unfortunately, you don't get... I didn't even put any of them in. You don't get police vests, high-vis vests like this. And you don't get a bulletproof vest that you can put on. So I quite like the high-vis vest because, to be perfectly honest with you, all you ever get to do is traffic or drug dealing or...
I knew I would get caught.
What's the other one? When you first start, it's parking tickets, and I'm glad that you get to move away from that pretty quick.
Yeah, sure, officer.
So yeah, it's basically vehicles speeding with a speed gun instead of your own vehicle, which, you know what, is fine because, you know what, I'm going to be nice and give you a warning. I usually give people tickets, depending on how they act.
Just a verbal warning this time.
Thanks a lot, officer.
You're welcome. Off you go.
Everything's fine. You're good to go. Bye.
What was I saying? I've literally just fucking forgot. What am I hearing? Oh yeah, that's technically classed as a loud engine thing, but I'm not gonna fucking bother, I can't be asked. Let's quit. What the fuck is happening up here? There's a car crash, isn't there? That vehicle didn't use a signal. Why would they need to use a signal? They weren't even changing lanes, but okay. So... oh, sorry. What was I saying? My brain has literally just fried. The mini-map. Oh yeah, the uniforms. See, there's just so many issues with this game at the same time. So, the mini-map. The uniform, sorry. Yeah, you don't get to choose what you get to wear, which I think is very stupid, because in reality, you do. I mean, admittedly, there are no shootouts, which suck. There's no dynamic traffic stops where they get out, fight you, whatever. There's no real fights. There's none of that. So it does suck. Let's put equipment in. So this is all you... I'm not going to put a traffic barrier in this car because I don't think that would fit. It probably would. Skewing poles, evidence markers. Let's just do... Fuck it. Let's just do them all. I don't know why I haven't gotten... So there's like assaults and robberies that you get to do at some point. I don't know how or why I've not come across that yet, but there we go. I wish I had more tools, but that's all the tools you get. So, fine. So it's all very traffic oriented, and for traffic oriented, you would have thought they would have, you know, high-vis jackets already inbuilt into the game that work well with your uniform. But no. Why would they do that? That would be clever and silly at the same time. Oh wait, why do I do that? I could just go the other way. So yeah, you could see that there are... I don't know if this only applies to the vehicles in this... Oh my god, hello. What? See, I have nothing to put in those slots. What do you want me to do? Cover poles, barriers, cones, flares. Okay, barriers. There we go. Do you have more, like a riot shield or something? I get that's why it's traffic enforcement, but what? It's a shame you can't see them as well. That sucks. And this is the one that has the traffic advisory on the back. And once again, I think it should say traffic enforcement, or put the traffic advisory on this truck, because what the fuck am I going to do with this truck? It's the same thing as this truck. There's no personalization or character to the vehicles, I've noticed. Like, as you can see, I'm just incorporating everything that I can already incorporate into other vehicles. Like, great. I mean, cool, right? That's why mentally I was going to put limitations on it, so, you know, not all these vehicles can carry everything and their mother. But it is what it is. This can carry up to 6 people, apparently. I have yet to actually use it for its intended... I haven't even driven in it yet, so that's going to be interesting. And you know what, I will change to this real quick. No? Fuck the car that I'm driving. Oh, because I didn't start from this place, did I? Did I? No, I did. And now there's no engine sound. Great. Oh, a light love tap in this game will fuck your car over. You'll also notice that there's no rear door sense. But we'll get all into that, don't you worry. It's not like I just changed car or anything, but it's fine, right? I quite like this car. It's the only one that seems to actually drive, but it is slow. But you don't crash it at like ridiculous speeds. So, you know. Oh, I didn't actually change it. I changed it in this. Okay. Sorry, makes sense. My bad. There's no sound in this car. See, can you not hear that? I feel like I would actually like this car a lot, but it just doesn't seem to have engines. And it's sad, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to. Like, so yeah, you can see people pacing. Come on, let me through. So you can pace a vehicle, and with that FPIS, with that camera on top, really? Fucking really? Utter... That was not my fucking problem or my fault. Like, look at all the damage of the front compared to all of their damage. So, I'm actually just going to...
Let me have a look at your license and registration, please.
So you
you
get
go,
the
officer.
uniforms, right? It's a shame, because they could have added so much with that.
This is your accident.
Another thing, the
Please attend
minimap.
the
So
nearest
a lot of the
precinct to
time the
deposit your
minimap
file.
might not even
Police
work.
department will take care of everything.
So sometimes you'll join a game and the minimap on the bottom left just doesn't turn on, which
We're
would be
finished
fine
here.
because you
You're free
could
to go.
use first person
Have a nice
in the
day
vehicle.
and take care.
Or so you'd think if it wasn't, you know,
Show me
glitching
your
or
ID and
bugging
proof
out
of insurance,
and
if available,
frames
please.
dropping
go,
to an
officer.
unbelievable, I don't know, 20. So that wouldn't be a problem
Here's your
if
accident
it was
report.
for the fact that
Please go to the closest precinct to file your case.
You call this a report?
Yeah, well, go fuck yourself, bitch.
You're good to go. Drive safe and have a nice day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this motherfucker's just left a vehicle. That's fine. Whatever.
I have a car
Guess we're
here
getting
that
it
needs
towed.
towing.
You're getting in your car.
Please send a tow truck to
I'm
my
now going to
current
change
location.
to the cruiser.
Truck will be at your location
Because
as
fuck
soon
you.
as possible.
I don't like this sound, or lack of sound. I wouldn't mind, but there's no implementation of electric vehicle in this game, so I think it's just bugged. And you can give parking tickets to vehicles. Was it you? Yeah. You can give parking tickets for various things, so parking in a specific area where they're not supposed to be, invalid parking meter, invalid license plate, which will be yellow. This is valid, I think, for the most part, so we'll just give it a ticket with that. And this is what you do for the first part of the game, which is actually, the more you go on, the more I like to do that, because it's just a nice break from the insanity of this game. Unless this is supposed to be that electric, I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. Cruiser, we've pretty much driven once at least. We'll get around to that and that, so we'll try this one. Maybe it's supposed to be electric, I don't know. So yeah, this is very boaty. As you can tell, it really just feels... Whoa, hello. Weighted. So, yeah, I was going to say with the FPS, when you... the one with the camera, when you pace behind a vehicle to see how fast they're going, which is more for highway things, because you don't get the speed up enough to pace anyone on the streets. You also get indications of if they have the broken windshield, or if they have headlights out, tail lights out, they're not... You know, something. Something somewhere. So it's good. I think you should be able to unlock that for more vehicles, maybe, or at least have it on the Charger as well. The FPIS does feel like the Charger, and we'll get into that later. So another pet peeve, right? So the minimap doesn't work. Sometimes you'll get into a game and it just doesn't work, and you're like having to use the map, which takes a minute to open because he presses the button on the tablet, and that's fine, right? But in this vehicle, it's not too bad because the console's far enough down. It's not actually the map there on the corner. It is just the console in the middle. So you see, that's to access the map. He does use animations to, well, I say he gropes the keyboard at the wheel to do so. And with the lights as well, he will activate it from the panel down below. And, you know, that's quite cool, honestly. On the outside, though, I reckon the animations should be reversed for indicating just tiny things, because to me, it's annoying. When I indicate right, it looks like he flicks down, and when I indicate left, it looks like he flicks up. And I think that just needs to be changed around. Oh yeah, I was going to actually go into the boot as well. Let's get out and have a look at that. Oh, the reason why I don't like using this vehicle, especially when transporting suspects, because they slide into this bit here. I don't know why, they just don't use the back seat, but it's stupid. So we got our tools, we can get these out now. I think I'm missing. Oh no, I'm not. Okay. There's room for that. Oh, he's speeding. So I could get my radar gun out and do that. Speaking of radar gun, actually. See? So he's come up with a license plate, illegible. Right? That's... I don't know what type of gun this is. It doesn't say speed radar gun. It just says radar gun. But typically these are speed radar guns. I wouldn't know. See? Okay. You just saw it right there. That guy was speeding. So at the bottom right it says the speed limit of this road. And what I've noticed is when someone is speeding and you're in a tricky spot, because sometimes that happens. See? I can't... This is frustrating. Like, say they're going 50. This happens a lot, I will point out. You have to uncheck the vehicle and rescan it again for you to be able to give them the ticket. which if you're in a tricky spot and you're trying to get speed radars quickly, or the... Oh, hello. See, what? How did that work? What? See, that did a reverse on me. What the fuck? That's interesting. It reverses in, like, it was fine when I first scanned it and then not fine the next time I scanned it, which makes less sense. It does tell you don't need to click it every time, but in order to report a speeder you have to click it, and like I said, if you're in a tricky spot and you click it and it comes up with a flagged license plate or something, I think that needs to be removed, to be honest, because I'm not using a speed radar gun to flag vehicles down for that. You don't use that feature. So that needs to be removed, so that way I don't, so that way I don't keep wasting my time and potentially losing speeders, because it does actually have quite an impact when you have to do speed radar, gun, service, whatever. So the main missions are speed radar and parking tickets. It then goes from parking tickets to fuck, what is it? To something else, I forget, and then it goes to drug dealing, and now it says find wanted people, and then to drug dealing, and then now it's drug dealing and lowering crime rate. So you do move on from it, but it's something that is actually quite frustrating. This Tahoe, I'm not liking the big... I don't know if I like those big lights on the back, but it seems like an Escalade, to be honest with you. It's a very expensive police force. So for the most part we can just patrol wherever and do whatever, whereas in your missions you do kind of have to stick to your little district areas. That's where you get the most points. You're facing the wrong way, which means you parked illegally. So the other aspects of the game, let's get into. The sirens, dull as fuck, but once you can get, you know, ELS lighting patterns and sirens changed, but since the first aid update that doesn't work. So there's that. Hopefully they fix that, because this siren sucks. Oh, transport criminals is also another one. Whoop. This thing is just a boat. Whoa, hello. So our callouts are enabled. Go away. What? What did it say? Vehicle didn't use... How would I have seen that? I don't know if I would have seen that or not. And I'm not going to pull them over. I don't really pull them over for that shit. Unless it happens right in front of me and they're an inconvenience to myself or others. Then I would. So there's a lot. I do like the fact that vehicles get naturally dusty over time when you use them. That's cool. I like that. I do really like that. That's quite a nice little feature they got going on there. Sorry. So you can already tell the frames immediately drop. But it isn't bad driving in first person. You can expand the field of view to 118 or something? Something like that. But like I said, it's pointless because the console in the middle there just... the frames just don't exist properly. So it sucks. Yeah, so look at the police livery and look up Boston Police if you don't know what they look like. There is a Boston Police skin mod that you can use for this game. And they are very reminiscent. And same with the police ped colours as well. And that's where I started. Oh, fuck me. Sorry. Oh, come on, stop. It does take a while to stop this vehicle. What the fuck? You... Utter moron. This car was my fault. That car was not. I'm just going to send everyone on their way, because I can't be asked. Bye.
We're done. You can leave now. Have a good day.
I don't know how I managed to... Oh, okay.
Alright, you can go now. Drive safe.
That was entirely your fault, and yet the game will still blame it on you. Fuck you, game. Let's try and push through traffic. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Kind of want to do a night patrol, honestly, because... Whoa, game. I don't know, the daylight just seems a bit shitty. Can I get a fucking call out, please? Come on. Really? Really? Fuck you, game. Eat my ass. Oh, this is so fucking weighty. It's so slow. I kind of want to try it. I want to put someone in the back and show you what I mean. This is stupid. Yeah. Are you also waiting for a ticket? I mean, to get let go? Oh, you just left the fucking vehicle there. Love it. Thank you so much. I didn't see why you needed to leave the vehicle. I've seen people drive away with worse. Yeah, when you stumble across an accident,
I have a car here that needs towing. Please send a tow truck to my current location.
Pet peeve, he doesn't press the radio before speaking and just after speaking, so it just seems stupid to use the radio. Pet peeve, you come across an accident, there could be random people lying in the street that have no clue what the fuck, like, they don't need to be there at all. They're like, oh, sorry officer, no, I wasn't here, I was in the store. Why are you lying on the road in front of the car then? And I have to call a fucking ambulance for you. It's stupid. So stupid. And then the ambulance people, you could release all 3 to the ambulance crews, and yet you end up having to release at least 1 or 2 again, despite already releasing all 3. But so there's that. And hopefully you get to see a lot of this today, because that will make more sense. Didn't use a turn signal. I wouldn't have known that because I couldn't possibly see that. But there we go. I might turn that feature off because that's stupid. This has to be an Escalade. There's no way that this isn't. This is not a Tahoe. So, yay, I suppose. So vehicle physics and AI are stupid. I wish there were more call-outs and more things you could do. What? That just randomly happens as well. You'll see random icon over the vehicle, and yeah, no reason why. There's no reason why there should be. I just don't understand it. Call-outs, are they enabled? Yes, they are. I'm not getting anything. It's interesting. That's not a way to park, sir. Oh, hello. I'm using a keyboard and mouse, so do forgive my... Oh, you ran a red light, did you? I can't see that, but I will go deal with that now. I don't think there's a taser, is there? Where is my taser? No, there's no taser in your holster, so I don't know where the fuck they get that from, but that's fine. AI like to just run away. I've learned, and like that vehicle, it's gone, it's not on my map, so I can't catch up to it and do anything about it. It's very much instantaneous there and then. If it's not there in front of you and you don't deal with it, don't even bother. If you run out of handcuffs, that's people just coming outside of their car. Jesus Christ. Come on, go. Move. It's a very interesting exit. What is this? Oh, it's a stadium. Oh, cool. Loud engine. Come on, give me a call out. Do something. Let's go. Which one has a loud engine? Oh, it's this one, I think. Look how big my car is compared to yours. That's hilarious. I think it's this one right here. Let's put my lights on. Come on now. Pull over. It is this car. Let's go talk to this guy. I get in and out like it's a massive truck. I know it is a pretty big truck, but Jesus Christ.
I must detain you for driving a vehicle that's making excessive noise.
Never have.
You call that a noisy car engine? I guess you only ride in hybrids.
I need to
No,
see your
it's something
driver's
you need to
license and
fix, love.
registration, please.
Oh,
Yeah, sure, officer.
and magically just change your voice pitch levels. That's fine. Oh, no valid insurance. Okay. Ever since I had to lower the game quality down, it looks
Show me your
worse.
license
Oh, I just
and
did
car
that. I'm sorry.
insurance, please.
Fuck.
Okay, officer. There you go.
I know, you have an invalid insurance, thank you. And you can't do breathalyzer or anything from inside the vehicle, which I think is very irritating. Excessively loud. You're not going to give a verbal warning on that, and then your insurance will be that.
Here's all the tickets for the violations you have committed.
What? This is so much money. How can this be?
You're good to go. Bye.
Bye. Seems really angry. Not my fucking problem. Go fix your fucking car. Bye. Look at this hunk of huge metal. Lol. So I would say let's do callouts, but whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I wish you could cancel. You also can't seem to do anything else in the police computer, so I load it up, and that's all you get to do. I mean, you do get to look at encounter reports, guide for good cops and all that, and the map, that's it. You don't get to write citations through it, you don't get to manually search things, you don't get to create arrest reports, it's none of that. I mean, I do kind of like the icon wheel on screen instead. You know what, -5? What do you mean? Report traffic -5. What are you fucking on about, bitch? We're gonna go to the left here, because I think we are not far from where infamous drug deals happen. Is it this bit? Yeah, it's somewhere around here. Hello? Who? Oh, they ran a red light. Well, okay. Let's go pull them over for that. How can you be up on the curb? Oh, it's here. We're right next to it. So this is where infamous drug deals happen. To the right. Okay. That's not the correct way to pull over, my good friend. Don't. I was going to say, don't you dare just sit in the fucking intersection. Right there. Where that person is standing right now. Oh no, where that telephone box is. Typically where drug deals happen. I will also say, make sure that every now and then you reload your chargers, because through your boot. Is my engine smoking already? Because you will
I pulled you over because you ran
run
a
out of
red
handcuffs
light.
and tasers
Because
at
I
some
got
point.
distracted by your patrol car.
I was nowhere near you.
Show me
Okay,
your
so you'll get
ID
a
and
ticket.
proof of insurance if available.
Ooh.
I'm on my way.
Sure, officer. Here you go.
So we're on a time limit to respond to a major accident. They've recently done this as well, where you can okay, no good. Issue violation, driving.
I have to fine you for running a red
Where
light.
stretchers now appear for those critically injured patients.
$250.
I don't know why that wasn't a thing in the first place.
on.
It wasn't with the first
That's
aid
so much
update, it
money.
just magically started happening. So
It's fine.
unless it
Have a nice
updated
day.
in the background, I don't know. Could be a number of fucking things. Right, so I'm gonna just do a Yui here. Let's go with this very weighted fucking car. They didn't use a turn signal. Really? That's the least of my concerns right now. Thank you. Let's go. This is what it's like driving in first person. Surprisingly, the frame rates in this vehicle are not too low on the interior, which is nice. It is a major accident, so we have to get there quite quick. As you can see, the time is going down. We're doing pretty good interior driving, to be fair. Now, do you get time to set up barriers or anything? You do, to an extent, but also you don't.
Scene of the accident.
Because, well, fuck this game. AI like to just get in the fucking way all the time. Is there anyone lying on the road? Okay, so they said a major accident. This I would count as a fucking minor accident. so I don't know what they're on about with that bit, but there you go. I like to get as many. I like to do this first if I can. Okay, so pretty much got all of you. You
Hi.
can see the bar go up.
Hi, citizen.
I like the way I can't. Picture, hello, picture. You can see the bar slowly increasing there, which is good. These kinds of accidents you can actually. I would argue it's not sufficient until you get all 3 vehicles. You can actually get pretty much 100% because, well, it's not like the random ones in the road where they all just fucking drive off. I like to work my way forward because that usually indicates that the person at the front or whoever's at the front.
Let me know what you saw.
I'm shocked, officer. I have no idea what happened.
You get that a lot as well, so
Driver's
you might
license
never
and
actually
insurance
get an
card,
answer and you can't arrest anyone for anything.
Yeah.
There's no dangerous
Sure,
driving, I
officer.
don't think. Okay. You didn't give me an insurance card, that's fine. That's because you haven't got one. Avoiding eye contact. That's probably because he has no insurance.
Here's the ticket for not having valid insurance.
I'll always give someone a ticket for no
Ruining my
insurance.
day.
Because I don't really read the cards.
Please cooperate peacefully while I
Hello?
take a sample to check if you're drunk.
Excuse me. You get extra points for all of this, and it does add up in the end. Also,
You'll
it
take
helps
a test
add up
to
to
see if
the
you're
report.
driving under the influence of
Accident
drugs.
report. No, you're all good. So you can wait here until I can give you the report, and you can drive off. So what about you? Whoop. Oh,
Tell me what you saw.
I'm still recovering from the crash.
right. So no one knows
My
what
mind
happened
is blank.
until I find someone that's potentially drunk.
Please show me your ID and vehicle
Or
insurance.
hi.
Here you go, officer.
Which may or may not be, you know, able to find out. Angel Van Dyke. You also have an invalid insurance. Oh dear. Why? Wow, the daylight in this is
I have to
ruining
give you
my
a
eyes.
ticket
I
because
can't
you don't have valid
see what I'm
insurance.
doing.
My lawyer will take care of it.
My lawyer will take care of this. Let's do a DUI.
All right, I'm just collecting a sample to check if you had any alcohol while driving.
I think what I'll do is after this accident is end the episode and then we can cut
Please
to
allow me to
another
collect a
video
sample to see if you're under the influence of any drugs.
because it's already 43 minutes, which I didn't realise. Okay, so you're done. Yeah.
Can you tell me what you saw?
I don't understand what happened, officer.
No, no one seems to, because no one
Let me have a
no
look
one
at
ever
your
understands
ID
what the
and
fuck
insurance
happens.
card, please.
Sure. Here you go, officer.
I think if you block off a road enough, cars will just go around. Oh, you have insurance. Wow. Imagine if all 3 didn't have insurance. It would be insurance fraud.
All right, let me just check to see if you're under the influence of alcohol.
So unless I rest someone at the front, I like to send them off from the front to the back, so
I'll
that way
just
they
need
start
to
to
take a
clear out
sample
that way.
to determine if you're under the influence.
Obviously it
of
doesn't
any
work if you
illicit
have to call a tow
substances.
truck, which do just magically appear sometimes. Okay. Here you go.
Here's your accident report.
That will be very helpful. Thank you, officer.
You're welcome.
All right,
Off you go.
you can go now. Drive safe.
Hello, here you go.
Here's your accident report.
Such a comprehensive report will be very useful. Thank you, officer.
Yes, because everyone says
All
that.
clear. You're free to go. Stay safe and have a great day.
See, that car's now driving off, which means these guys can filter
Please take your accident report.
Oh, wow. Such an extensive report.
out. I wish they
We're
used that in a
finished here.
sarcastic
You're free to
sentence.
go.
That would have been fine.
Have a nice day and take care.
Okay, so you're all just going to take your sweet fucking time, so I'm going to just wait here until then. And I think we're right by... We are not, so I'm going to highlight a police station. Oh, we are right by one. Right. Fucking... No. Do I really have to go all the way around? Oh, it's a one massive one-way system. Dude. Fuck you then. Did I let you go? I did. I'm pretty sure I let you go. Didn't I? Didn't I? I did. Great. Well, you're an ass, so go fuck yourself. There's no backup or anything. But when you do call prisoner transport back up, he sounds like he's getting shot at. It's like, I repeat, backup requested. And it's like, alright dude, chill. You're only asking for a PT. Chill the fuck out. Prisoner transport. Driving around. Oh dear. Come on, brake. Look at everyone move. Wow. Go. Wow. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to change it to nighttime because... You know, it doesn't matter. I turned it off. For that reason. Because they just do stupid shit. And this car doesn't stop for shit. So, fuck you. Fuck. Really? Right, okay, because that would happen so much. So, when you do a mission, you'll get told when your shift has to end, and the longer you stay out, the longer it becomes a bit of a problem. Which desk is mine? Is it this one? Right, okay. But with this, you just end it whenever you want to end it, which I think is very good for a... Oh, I leveled up in Open Patrol. Lovely. Cool. New shifts available. Brilliant. Well, I'm going to end that episode... I'm going to end that episode there, and we're going to continue with Open Patrols, and we're going to have a look around some more areas. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one to talk more about this game. Because, once again, there's a lot to talk about.